Hey guys, Squiggles here, bringing you your final game for this week's Subscriber Saturday. It is going to be Feria, the red Protoss, versus GLcc, the blue Protoss. And funny story, because I actually don't know which one of them is my subscriber. I did all the research I possibly could, and they didn't say in the video link, and they didn't say it doesn't say in the replay, and I checked emails, and it doesn't say. So I'm just going to root for both of them, and whoever wins, I'm going to be like, yay, good job. And then whichever one of you, I mean, I know who submitted it, the actual person, but I don't know what your gamertag is. You didn't say. So let me know, and then I will include it so you get credit for the video, okay? All right, cool. So now that that's out of the way, I want to say this is a PvP, so I'm expecting to see some sort of 4-gate action because that seems to be whatever the PvP boils down to. But hopefully something weird will happen. I do want to say really quickly that I had quite a few submissions this week, and actually the last few weeks I've had a lot of submissions. So I know that I wasn't able to cast everybody's games, and there were some good games that I just didn't cast. But don't feel bad if I didn't cast your game, and don't think you suck or anything. I actually liked all the games that I saw, and I had a lot of submissions. Like, I looked at a lot of games. So keep submitting, please, 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 please. And I swear, eventually I will pick one of your videos and I will get it cast, okay? So for anybody who does not know, go to or send your replays to SquigglesStarcraft@gmail.com. And I should say, after this game and my little spiel, include a brief description of the game and let me know what your gamer tag is so I can give you credit for your video and for your hard work that you're putting in as you play StarCraft 2. So go ahead and do that, and yeah, I think that about sums it up. I will also say, as we have a little bit of probe scouting and harassing action going on, that I think, let's see, I am casting the High School StarCraft Team League, the HSSTL, tonight. So Saturday night, going to be casting that, and I don't know the details yet as far as where it's going to be streaming and stuff like that. I actually don't know. So yeah, so look out for that, and hopefully I'll have more information about that as well. But there will be VODs and all that kind of good stuff up, so we can enjoy those games. And what else? What else? I'm doing a Fight for Food tournament as well. It's a very small tournament, but all the proceeds are going to go toward the Ottawa Food Bank. So I thought that was a pretty cool idea. So I'm going to go ahead and cast that as well. I also have been doing a podcast for the last couple of weeks. If you head on to the nidusnetwork.com, you can find the podcast there, and it's similar to the State of the Game, just with different people. And it's a little bit smaller, but I like it, and the guys who run it are awesome, and they were cool enough to let me be on their podcast the last couple of weeks. So you should go ahead and check that out. We talk about patches, and we talk about just whatever. I mean, last night after the podcast, we played some 3v3s, and it was a lot of fun. So yep, go ahead and check that out. And now that I've pretty much talked nonstop about not this game for the first 4 minutes, let's go ahead and get down to it, shall we? So let's see what we got. We have, it looks like a gateway and a cybernetic score going down for GLcc, as well as an expansion. And that's kind of scary, actually, because he's going like a 1-gate expand and against an almost for sure 4-gate. And we can see here that it looks like warp gate is halfway done for Faria, and he has 1 gateway down, he has 2 gateways down, and I'm expecting this is about the timing. You can see his money right now. He has enough for 2 more gateways. This is about the timing when you put down 2 more gates. About when it's halfway. So these gateways are going to be a little bit late, actually. But I'm expecting to see there's one, and is there going to be one more going down? A little bit indecisive there. And boom, there it goes. Oh, yeah. So 4 warp gate coming out for Faria. And I just don't even know how how GLcc is going to defend this. So we're going to have to see. You can see supplies are pretty close. Looks like he's going to get a robo base. He was going 2-gate. Nope, he's going 1-gate robo. Please add on a 2nd gate. I don't even know. But it's very weird because normally when you see these kind of expands, you see 1 gateway and then a robo and then a 2nd gate and then an expand. But he has his nexus already done, and so Faria is going to come in here and be like, holy crap, his expansion's already done. I should attack right now and win. So it looks like his warp gate research has finished. He does have a handful of units. Looks like his gateways are just now finishing, and as soon as they finish, he should be pushing out. One thing again, and I noticed this, Nerd X, Nerd, wait, crap. Nerd Beastie. There we go. I knew it. I knew it. Haha. I knew I'd get that name. Nerd X Beastie. He just submitted a game, and it should be up if you're watching this because that's the order I'm going to upload him in. But he did a really good job of foregating, and if you want to check out Fan Foregate, that was really, really well done. Go ahead and check that out. He sent his initial forces. They were already here. I mean, not on this map, but the equivalent. They were already here, and he already had the pylon down. So right when Warp Gate's finished, he warped in guys right here and attacked, and it was beautiful. And that's what you want to do if you for Warp Gate. It looks like Pariah is going to go some kind of weird expand build now, so he's going to expand out of a Foregate. A little bit awkward, but I suppose it can work. And now he's going to be getting a forge as well. So maybe cannons, maybe upgrades. I am not really sure what's going on. You can see their supplies are still pretty consistent. Let's check the army tab really quick. You can see workers are, it looks like GLcc is 2 workers ahead, and the army supplies, it looks like Pariah is 3 foot ahead. So very comparable in both cases by these two players, and it looks like his gas is done and he doesn't have it. That's okay. That's just a little tiny thing. You can see he's getting out an Immortal now, and the Immortal is definitely going to help against the 4 Warp Gate. You can see he has 3 gates now and adding out a Robo Bay, so going to be going for Colossus. Always a good little thing to do against pretty much everybody because Colossus are amazing. Let's see. We have, okay, Robo Bay going out for Pariah as well as the probe transfer. There we go. And going to be moving his units down to the bottom of the ramp. So I'm a little confused as to why Pariah decided to go 4-gate into expand. I mean, I think if you're going to expand, you need to just expand, and if you're going to 4-warp gate, you just need a 4-warp gate and do some damage, because I feel like he had the potential to just kind of get behind. Although GLcc, it looks like he is supply blocked, and so that is going to allow Pariah to probably take the supply lead, I would assume. Yep, you can see that he is even now with all kinds of time to go ahead and get a supply lead before GLcc's pylon finishes, which there it goes, it finishes, and their supplies are equal. Okay, what do we got going on now? Looks like Blink is being researched for GLcc, so Blink is going to be very, very helpful. And Pariah is getting a quick +1, and GLcc also getting extended thermal lance. So I think you need all 4 gases at this point if you're going to go, yep, okay, good. Going to do that because Stalkers cost a lot of gas, and the Colossus take a ton of gas. So if you're going to go Stalker Colossus, that's incredibly gas heavy. Incredibly gas heavy. We can see here that there is a probe out. And by a probe, I mean an observer. I mean, they sound not even close, so I have no excuse as to why I said that. Oh, man, Squiggles, what are you doing? I don't know. Okay, but so it looks like, yeah, +1 is about halfway done, just over halfway done for Pariah, and going to be adding on a Twilight Council as well. So we could see Blink from him, or maybe Zealot Legs. I don't really know, but he is going to have the upgrade advantage, assuming that the attack takes place. Okay, good. So you can see here, this is really cool. I love this. Observer placements where you're able to just move in, do a little bit of damage, snipe off a pylon. Don't have to commit anything, and you can just pull back. And look at that. All he did was he just messed up GLcc's macro a little bit because now he can't use this warp gate. So 2 things to say. When you're doing little pokes and pushes, doing any kind of damage like that and pulling back, never a bad idea. Never, ever a bad idea. Always good, always good. And second, always have your buildings double pyloned. And by that I mean have overlapping fields. So like you see the overlapping field right here. Yeah, have overlapping fields for your buildings so that they don't get unpowered when one thing happens. You can see here another pylon going down. Nice. And he's just going to go ahead and some force fields going down. But look at that, just doing damage and just going to back off a little bit. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Really, really good. Really, really good. So let's see. It looks like, let's check the army tabs again really quick, shall we? Oh, armies are so close. Workers are so close. It looks actually like GLcc has a little bit of a lead in both, and I attribute that to the fact that he did not go 4-warp gate. He went 2-gate robo, but he expanded. He went 1-gate expand, and then a robo, and then a gateway, and then I don't. It was weird. It was very, very scary. And if Pariah had just straight up 4-warp gated, I think GLcc would have just lost. But he did not, and instead he's going to be chrono boosting a Nexus while he's supply blocked. Oh, it's okay. I've definitely done that. Can't really throw any stones. But Okay, here we go. Holy crap, tons of force fields going down. Ah, MC style force fielding going down. And yep, it looks like he's going to just be pulling back. He does have a Colossus out, so the Colossus with extended thermal lance down, and I'm just going to double check, but I'm sure that that's true. Yep, range of 9. So he is, oh my goodness, going to be able to do a ton of damage with that Colossus. Second Colossus is about halfway done. You can see here that meanwhile, Faria doing a good job of applying pressure. You can see he's applying pressure, and oh, if he gets this, oh, if he gets the Colossus, it'd be big. Nope, not going to do it. It does take some good damage from the Colossus, though. Oh, and here comes the Guardian Shield, so he is serious. He's going to be pushing in and trying to see what he can do here. And, oh, there's the offensive blink, and the Colossus is going to go down. Nice use of blink there to take down the Colossus. And now it's, oh, geez, it looks like Faria does have a little bit less supply, and the second Colossus is out for GLcc, and he's going to be doing lots of damage, and it looks like he is going to be moving back a little bit. Good job. Maneuvering backwards. There's the offensive blink again to do damage. And oh, geez, if he's able to get this Colossus, this would actually be a really big deal. And it looks like the Colossus will go down. Holy crap. Wow, that was crazy. And now he's going to blink and run away. So doing a good job. You can see Faria is actually about 20, almost 30 supply down at this point. Holy crap, that's really bad. But he did a lot of damage, and he managed to reset the Colossus count, which is incredibly huge. And let's go and look, and we can see worker supplies. Yeah, GLcc still ahead in workers, and army supply as well. But Faria's saving grace is he does have a Nexus, which needs to have its waypoint. Set your waypoint, right? Set your... Okay, well, I was trying to tell him through space and time to set his waypoint, but he's not going to. This is a very, very common thing to happen when you put your Nexuses down. You just have to make sure that you consciously go back to it and set that waypoint. So not that big of a deal, just something to be aware of. Looks like Faria is also going to be getting Colossus and extended thermal lance himself, as well as +2 weapons is starting, so he is all about the upgrades. Meanwhile, you see that there is not even a forge. Yeah, not even a forge down for GLcc, so he is going to be relying straightly on just units, and he does have about a 15 supply lead right now, so I think that's good. And also GLcc is now going to be taking his third. Very cool. So they are both going to be taking thirds at almost the same time. Not really. No. GLcc has his taken quite a bit ahead. I retract my previous statement. And it looks like Faria does have blink done, and GLcc, on the other hand, is going for, oh, he already has blink as well, and getting Zealot Charge. And Zealot Charge makes units, or makes Zealots rather, good again. Because once you get into the mid/late game, Zealots are just kind of like meh with their not charge legs. They're so slow. I mean, they do a good job of taking damage, but Stalkers faster than Zealots, and it's easy for the Stalkers to get in front of your army, which is exactly what you don't want to have happen. So getting Zealot Charge is just a good way to go ahead and make your Zealots more useful once you get to the later stages of the game. You can see a lot of warp gates going down. It looks like 9 warp gates now for GLcc, so he's going to be able to macro quite well and just extend his lead. It is 116 supply versus 89 supply, excuse me. And he does have a lot of sentries, so he can have some good force fields going down. Has a couple of Colossus, and he is getting, nope, never mind. He's not going to be getting any more. Good job by Faria placing this pylon down. I just want to say that's awesome. And this pylon, I feel like there should be one right here, just so you can look for any kind of shenanigans that go on. Isn't this intimidating, just looking right here?